Hi, I'm Kevin Lane Keller, E.V. Osborne Professor of Marketing, Tech School of Business at Dartmouth College. And in this segment, I want to talk about what is a brand. So I've got a textbook definition, and as luck would have it, I've written a textbook, Strategic Brand Management, and it comes from that. So a brand is a name, term, sign, or symbol whose purpose is to identify and differentiate different products and services. So two keys to that definition. One is a brand is more than a name. It's a logo, it's a symbol, it can be slogan, packaging, anything you can trademark. One. Two, the role of a brand is to create awareness and to create image, to differentiate. And that is the essence of branding. So a brand is all those things. So once I have a trademark, I have a brand. But it's important to distinguish what I would call a small b brand, where I technically have the trademarks, I have the name for my products, I've got the other elements, but it doesn't really mean anything in the marketplace. I haven't yet created the awareness or the image. That's what I call a big B brand. So that's one that actually has created some value. It has a presence in the marketplace. So when people talk about a brand, it's really important to know, are they talking about it in a technical term, just the idea that you have a trademark, or are they assuming that it's a big B brand and that you have a brand that has some value and some meaning in the marketplace? Brands come in all different forms. There are brands that can be people brands. There are different organizations. I think one of the realizations over the last, I'd say, 25 years is how important brands are to all different kinds of organization. So the whole care that goes into selecting the elements that go into a brand, the name and the logos and the symbols and all those different things have become very, very important, and the whole effort to actually make it a big B brand. And that's the value that gets created by virtue of the fact that the brand does have awareness in the marketplace and it does have some meaning. So when we talk about a brand, it's important to know what all it stands for in terms of both literally, in terms of the elements, but more importantly, what it really means in the marketplace. And the one lesson, again, over the last 25 years is sort of the power of a strong brand, and a brand that encompasses multiple products and services, and that truly is a big B brand in the marketplace. So that's a little bit on what a brand is, and the key is to recognize that a brand is not just a name, it's a lot more than that, both literally and figuratively, and it needs to be managed very, very carefully to make sure that the maximum value gets created for it.